Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Diamond. So now that we are in Solaceon Town, let us take a little visit into the Daycare of Generation 4. Pokemon Daycare, let us raise your Pokemon.
I'm the Daycare man. We look after the precious Pokemon of other trainers. If you'd like us to raise your Pokemon, have a word with my wife.
Alright, let's do that. So we go inside the Daycare. The Daycare has changed a bit. Your bond with your Pokemon will deepen as you travel together. Well, that is of course no. Let's go up here to this PC. Let us get our Pokemon changed. Let's go to move Pokemon. So we have Shellos, Geodude, and Bronzor. Now Bronzor, I think I want to keep in my team, but Shellos and Geodude, let's put them in the Daycare. Which is temporary. I'll be putting Stunky in the box, only for temporary. I'll move Geodude in as well. Change him for the egg. Which we're wondering what will be hatching from this egg. Well, we have to find out later. So we'll continue more box operations. Let's put Shellos and Geodude in the Daycare.
I'm the Daycare lady. We can raise Pokemon for you. Would you like us to raise your Pokemon? Which Pokemon shall we raise for you?
We wanna raise my Geodude.
Fine, we'll raise your Geodude for a while. Come back for it later. We can raise 2 of your Pokemon. Would you like to raise another?
Sure.
Which Pokemon shall we raise for you?
You can raise my Shellos.
Fine, we'll raise your Shellos for a while. Come back for it later.
That's it. So now Shellos and Geodude are here at the Daycare, and every time you do one step, the Pokemon will be gaining 1 experience point. So if you have a full adventure, and obviously these Pokemon will be having a nice level up game. Do remember though, for getting your Pokemon back you have to pay 100. For every level they gain as well on the Daycare, add the price up with another 100. So if they gain, let's say, 8 levels, the price to get him back will be 900. 100 for the actual fee, and 800 because 8 levels gained. So that's 900 in total. Do that in... think about that when you come back and like they get 30 levels and you have to pay 3,100. There's kind of cool thing after now we got our Pokemon in the Daycare, but there's one little more thing about the Daycare.
Oh, it's you. Good to see you. Your Geodude and Shellos are doing just fine. The two prefer to play with other Pokemon more than with each other.
Yeah. That's something indeed. So, nothing more here, but let's see if we go back here. Who is this guy?
Are you a fan of the Daycare couple like me? I got hold of something quite useful. It's the latest Pokechat from the Poketto Company. But more, they developed it in a collaboration with the Daycare. Since you're a fellow fan of the Daycare, I'm compelled to share this. We got ourselves a new app. The Daycare Checker shop shows the Pokemon left with the Daycare.
Let's check it out. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Here we go. This one can show you indicators of 2 things. It shows you the Pokemon that are in the Daycare, like Geodude and Shellos. It'll show them the level that you have, even the gender. And if they happen to fit in one way or form, there'll be an egg symbol here as well, showing that you have an egg that you need to get up and, well, get going so you can have new Pokemon and achieve. There's something to gain about this new app. So that's a bit of a cool thing, I would say. Well, that's a bit for the Daycare for now, so let's take a bit of a leave here. Alright, so now we begin most of these places here in Solaceon Town, but there's something else we can do here. Probably even with the most important thing, especially if you play Pokemon Platinum, you really want to do this right now, because it will be crucial for progression. For Diamond and Pearl, not as important, but I will say still it's kind of a nice thing to do. Now, the road up here goes to the next route. We will be doing that in the next episode, but for today, we're gonna head east of the town to these bushes and places right around here. First, let's visit this little building. Oh, I should have gone down the other one. Oh well. Oh. So, basically to the east of this place there are some ruins that we are going to explore. If you like the storyline in Pokemon, you probably want to visit them straight away, because they're a bit important.
Your Pokemon has naive nature? You know that Pokemon nature determines how it will grow?
Yeah, that is true.
This area had many Pokemon from the olden days. Said there were big Pokemon ranches around these parts.
Yeah, so nature is basically again part about your Pokemon's stat growth. So basically, nature decides that you're gaining more of one stat and less of another stat. Of course, some natures, of course, are just neutral, so you won't be gaining anything at all or lose anything. They'll just be normal gains. Speak to this lady.
You can customize Pokeballs by affecting seals on them. Oh, you don't have a seal case? Well, here we go.
And we get the seal case.
First, check heading ball capsules in your PC menu. Next, choose a capsule and apply seals to it as you wish. When you're done, put the capsule in the Pokeball.
That's kind of the way you can make custom Pokeballs in Generation 4. I'll be getting a bit more into it later. It's nothing of big importance right now, but it'll be important later, of course, especially because I want timer balls for legendary Pokemon. But now for about the main event of this episode, this place. This place is called the Solaceon Ruins. So let's go inside. This place is kind of like a little maze because, well, there are bit traps to go everywhere. So first of all, I would like to start by going to the northwest. First of all, let's even check this one. Ah, you see what this is? The Unown. They are here as well. So how can we read this? Let's see. It says top right, lower left, top right, top left, and lower left. So to get the main prizes from this very place, follow the instructions that the Unown just told you here on this tablet here in the Solaceon Ruins. But for me, I want to explore a bit more, because there's some other items to get here. Get a repel. Always nice to have, for you never know what reason. Oh, someone else is here. But first let's check out the other floor that we didn't go through. This one. Ah, nothing. Okay. Well, let's go back and see what this kid is about. Maybe he's exploring this place too.
There's something really weird about these ruins. That's why I like coming here. But come to my house after. I'll give you some neat seals.
Ooh, that's nice. So let's go back to his house after we've been done here so we can get some seals to customize Pokeballs later. So nothing up here. So remember, first one was top right, next one is lower left. Let's go to the lower right first. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so the second unknown sign said lower left. Let's go lower left. And this place is teeming with unknown. There has to be something meaning to this. The truth is out there. I'll start my search by battling you. Yeah, we will have trainer battles today as well. Against Ruin Maniac Carl. And Carl has a Geodude. Oh well, Geodude will be our opponent, Staravia. Usually not the strongest Pokemon against these kind of Pokemon, but you know what? I'm glad I got my Steel Wing, don't you? Let's use it. Kinda like the animation, kinda weird. Like you throw out some feathers, they turn into steel and you throw it on the Pokemon. A crit as well, which is just really nice. Some XP for Staravia. Some for Stunky. Stunky is level 17. Next up is another Geodude. Let's switch our Pokemon a bit, because Buizel, I want him to be a bit more able to fight on his own, so let Buizel be in and fight a bit. Next up will of course be Geodude again. So how do we tame this Geodude? Let's soak it in nice fresh water. I bet he likes that. Oh, he hates it. Oh, he totally hates it. Oh damn. Well, I crit him in the face again. I've been lucky today. 2 crits in a row. And Buizel gets some nice boost to his XP. And the last Pokemon will be Bronzor. So Bronzor, I'll be going with Monferno, because he's the only Pokemon that can battle Steel types. But since he's a Steel Psychic dual type, my fighting techniques won't really do much damage. So I'll go with some heavy fire damage instead. Do remember though that Bronzor is a hell of a tank. He has insane high defense and special defense, and he has basically very low attack power. He's more of an annoying Pokemon. Status changes and so on, he's really good, but a bit weak still. So Bronzor goes down, more XP for me, and that will be it for Ruin Maniac Carl.
The search must continue.
Alright, it must. So, well, let's search as well. We go down here. Nothing here. An escape rope. Well, better than nothing. So let's go to the next one. Nothing in here. Well, let's move on to top right. In the next room now. The next room should be top left. That means if we go down right, we get nothing. So let's go up again and let's go top left. Next up is top left again, but let's go bottom right first. A big mushroom. Doesn't have any effect, but you can sell it to a shopkeeper for some nice cash. Go bottom left. Nothing here. That means we have to go top left again. Another one of these ones. Next one should be lower left. Let's go to the top left first. Nothing here. And nothing here. Just dead ends. Let's go down here then. Aha! We reached the pinnacle of the room. Let's read this one. It says, friendship. All lives touch other. Lives to create something anew and alive. That's quite a nice text. And we have some loot here as well. Get a nugget. Get ourselves a rare candy, which is always nice to have. We get an odd incense. And last but not least, we get a mind plate. There's text engraved in the back of this obtained plate. When the universe was created, the shards became this plate. Yeah, so plates are basically items that boost the type of Pokemon type. Let's say Mind Plate increases the Psychic type. That's a nice thing to have. Oh, there's one little thing about this room and the other dead-end rooms that we've been running through so far. If you run a bit into them, guess what's gonna happen? I think I have, because of the odd incense, I guess it's affecting it. So usually you should be fighting unknowns. Here we go. Unknown. So here we have the unknown. They are here too. This one seems to be the letter D. So the unknowns are here, and they have a lot of type of unknowns. So basically, the unknowns are throughout in this ruin as well, and the dead-end rooms that we have been running into, like the ones that just have a rock inside of them, they actually host some of the unknowns that only can be found in these kind of rooms, so they're kind of important. Let's see, we came from the top lower left, let's go top left. No, that wasn't it. Okay, I guess we have to go top right instead then. Let's do it again. Up here. And here's this guy. And more unknowns. Ah. I guess this must be the is this the R unknown, I think? not a P unknown, or maybe it's the P unknown. No, it can't be. I think this, yeah, this must be the R unknown. Yeah, this is the R unknown. I'm not gonna capture them. I'm not really interested in unknowns. They are a bit weak in my opinion, but they have this sort of importance to them, so... But if you want to capture unknowns, run around here and capture unknowns, and they will actually give you something cool later. Again, if you play Pokemon Platinum, you will have to go here because an HM will be found at the bottom where we went to. But this HM is not available here in Diamond and Pearl because we will get them later. Let's see, where's this kid's house? I guess it's supposed to be in the house maybe up here, or is it one of those on the right? This kid, remember, said that she would give us some stuff for our Pokeball creations. Nope, not here either. This one then. But we can't access this one from here. How do you build a house near to trees and have ledges so that you can't backtrack? That's awfully bad logical ways to building a house. Maybe it's in here then. Here it is.
I'm using seals to learn the alphabet.
My son goes out to the ruins whenever he gets a chance. He says that it's good for making seals for his ball capsules. If you don't mind, can I show you the Pokemon you catch in the ruins? Okay, so basically, if you want to get capsules from this kid, you need to have capture an unknown, put it in the front of your party, and talk to the kid. He'll then give you some capsules so you can make some custom Pokeballs. So that's pretty much it for this episode. We have found that the unknowns are still a factor in Pokemon Generation 4, not as much. And we'll see if we can maybe see some more of them at a later time, but regardless of that, next time we're gonna head up here to Route 210. And then we'll be getting closer to Veilstone City, in which we're gonna get our third badge. If you have any feedback on my Let's Play or want to discuss this game, then leave a comment below in this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and other stuff on my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And with that, just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.